Waterfront is the goal of a lot of people when you move to Southern Maryland, but sometimes it's better just to find a home near a marina. Here are the top 4 marinas that I know of in Southern Maryland and some houses and communities that are nearby. What's up, everybody? I'm Rob Scout. I'm here with EXP Realty in Southern Maryland. My goal is to help make your move to Southern Maryland so much easier. Use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'll be happy to help you do that. You can also scroll down to the first comment, click on the link, and it will schedule a Zoom meeting one-on-one with me where you can talk about your home buying needs. All right, so like I said, today we're going to be talking about the top 4 marinas in Southern Maryland according to Google reviews and other people's experiences, and I'm going to give you a little bit of realtor insight of some of the areas that you're going to be looking at for houses around there. All right, so the very first one is one that is near and dear to my heart. I actually lived by this before. It's Boatel California. You heard that right, it's a Boatel, which is absolutely awesome. It was probably one of my favorite marinas to be at because I didn't have to worry about my boat being in the water. They literally store your boat up inside of kind of like a storage area, storage facility, and they'll get a forklift and forklift your boat out when you want it. It really was convenient. You never had to bottom paint. I've never had an instance where they forgot to put my boat in there, and I just really loved Boatel California. And on top of that, it's in a really prime area on the Patuxent River. It's close to Solomon's, close to the Chesapeake Bay, great for fishing, great for cruising, and it had pretty deep water, so I believe even deeper draft boats could get in and out of that area. Now, as far as houses, you know, there's a good amount of houses right around there. There's a small community that surrounds Boatel California. But if you're living in like Myrtle, in the woods at Myrtle Point, Wildwood, you know, those areas that are really close in California, Maryland, it really is convenient. It's a 5 to 10 minute drive at most, and the prices are still reasonable. So for me, if I have a boat that I can't keep in my neighborhood, or if I want to live in the neighborhood around Boatel California and I'm in California, that's where I'm looking. All right, so the number 2 marina isn't really a marina, it's just all of Solomon's Island. So Solomon's Island is home to many different marinas, and they all have different kind of personal flares to them. You know, whether you're a sailboater, whether you're someone that goes fishing, whether you want deep water access or deep water slips, or if you want to live in a townhome that has its own marina there's so many options like that in Solomon's. So like I kind of mentioned there though, you can actually live in downtown Solomon's and have marinas right there that you could walk to. You could choose to live in one of the townhouses, whether it be the Landings in Solomon's or the Oyster Bay community that has its own pier and has its own marina there, or you can choose to live in Dowell or just outside in Lusby and be within 5 to 10 minutes of a good handful of different marinas of varying price points with different amenities for you right there. So if you're someone who loves that water culture and wants to be near a whole bunch of different marinas, you know, Solomon's Island and Lusby and that surrounding area probably is the best bet for you. If you're looking for an up and coming marina, it's actually been around for a while, but it's under new management. It seems to really be going through a revitalization. It's going to be Point Lookout Marina down in Ridge, Maryland. Now, it's a really rural area. There's not a ton of houses around it, but if you want that rural feel and you want a marina that is nearby, you're going to want to check out Point Lookout Marina. They're getting a new restaurant there, which is awesome. There's also another restaurant called Pier 450 right down the street from the marina. So it can be a really good option as multiple slips, deep water, shallow water slips, and a varying price point as well. You know, the one issue with Point Lookout Marina is the houses around it. There's just not a ton of houses around it because it is more rural, but if that's what you want, it could be a great option. So go ahead and check that out in Ridge, Maryland, if you're looking for somewhere a little bit more rural than that Boatel California or the Solomon's area. And the last marina I'm going to talk about today is a fairly new one. It was just recently bought and redone as well. It's called Blackstone Marina, and it's in Hollywood, Maryland. There's a really nice neighborhood that surrounds it that has tons of different homes right around that area, and it's again a newer marina, great new ownership with a whole bunch of dock work redone. The people that actually own it are pier builders themselves, so you know it's done well and you know that they take care of their facility. So if you're looking for someone, it's kind of a smaller marina, but it's a really nice one in another great area right there on the Patuxent River for you to be able to go out and enjoy the Chesapeake Bay, enjoy Solomon's. Highly recommend that area too. And, you know, that Hollywood area has a lot of houses around it, but it's also pretty central to areas like California, Maryland, or Leonardtown, where you could easily get to it and easily enjoy a day on the water. All right, so hopefully this video is helpful. If you have any questions about marinas or anything other waterfront related stuff in Southern Maryland, make sure you reach out to me. Call me, text me, and I'd be happy to help you. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next video.